We say no to fake pastor. 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 Say no to fake pastor.
There is no power in any native doctors. They are criminals.
Native doctor at the same time pastor for inside church. Make una hear am.
Akwa have prepared anything for me before as a man of God. If Akwa has given, if I have any if I am speaking with Akwa for the first time, may I not have a child of my own?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News, Gist and Blog. Sometimes when we make videos about some pastors, my mom always get angry. Sorry that I have to be using my mom because every time she always called me, so I have to also be calling her out. I hope I'm not a bad son. Anyway, there are some videos that you will see. You just can't turn blind eyes from it. There are a lot of videos, a lot of them on how men of God is doing this.
Bound in cuffs, 42-year-old Samuel Otasi and a relation were at the police divisional headquarters, Igbogeni, where he was detained for poisoning 3 of his sons after a prophecy that they were wizards.
Judge Odogo made a pronouncement in the church that I have some children and I'm not marrying the mother again. The mother have bewitched all my children to tarnish their life and to tarnish my family's life. That a owner of a son, children, will buy a snapper and poison them and kill them. I've not seen, and I cannot be among that.
Otasi is accused of forcing the content of an insecticide called Sniper down the throats of his sons, aged 10, 12, and 14. But the elders miraculously survived the lethal dose of the liquid.
My father bring a rope from his pocket and give to Levi. And Levi now tie me and my brothers down and give us the snapper to drink. I used my head and my legs to crawl out from the bush and now managed to escape.
When he came, the hands were swollen and there were marks showing that had been tied for a while, both on the hands and then the legs. So we began to treat him, ran some tests, began to treat him. In the evening, he got a bit conscious. He could talk, could call the name of his village. So he now told us what happened, that the father took them, said they were going to a church, and then along the line, he stopped, asked the bus to stop, and they went into a bush. When they got there, with one other man, I think his uncle or so, he tied all of them and forced them to drink Sniper.
He was eventually brought to the police station here. When he had recovered a little, he now told us that 2 other of his siblings are still in the bush. By the time we got there, unfortunately, those 2 had already given up the ghost.
The Commissioner of Police, Bayelsa State, and officers of the command visited the crime scene where the wooden crates used to convey the bodies of the 2 boys were shown to journalists.
This is the scene where the whole incident took place. And the rescue. This is exactly where the rescue took place also. Parents must be wary. Even if they have personal problems with themselves as spouses, it must not go to the children. Now these 2 children now have been lost forever. And this one is just managing to survive. That shouldn't be the case.
Back in detention, the police says Samuel Otasi will have his day in court. 2 grandsons dead, 1 in hospital and her son in detention. Mother of the suspect breaks down in tears. Ofieteme George, TVC News, Yenagoa, Bayelsa State.
Will you as a member or a believer or a brethren turn blind eyes without you speaking against all this atrocity that is being done in the name of the God you claim, you adore, you serve, you worship, and you reverence? If you speak against it, it's a sin. Don't talk to my papa. That is how it all ended. In Enugu, some pastor, bye, 4 brothers. 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 in the church. And the church were later brought down. You didn't hear that. Have you guys not also watched a video of a pastor in the day, a native doctor in the night in Enugu? If you have not watched it, I want you guys to see it. Have you guys not also watched a video of pastor defending a native doctor in the altar of Christ, saying that the government should go after Boko Haram or others, so they should leave the native doctor, that the native doctor is helping the nation? This is the native doctor that were arrested based on ritual, and not with human past ritual, heading Yahoo boys, doing audition for kidnappers, giving Yahoo boys power to fraud. Pastor in the altar is not telling you that you shouldn't arrest him, and now that you arrested him, you must release him.
But they don't know Oba. There are 2 persons that make people know Oba. Number one person, Obi Kobana. Number 2 person, Akwa Okoko. These are the 2 persons that make people know about Oba. It is a shameful thing. Oba people, get up. Tell your governor to release Akwa Okoko. Yes, I prophesy he will be released. But my prophecy is not in, I didn't say this is the day he will be released. The only thing I saw that he will be released, that is what I saw. But I don't know when it will be. Amen. But I am saying now, let's don't wait till that time. Oba people should stand up and tell the lion of Anambra State, release Akwa Okoko for us. Hello. Release Akwa Okoko for us. We need him. If Akwa Okoko have prepared anything for me before, as a man of God, if Akwa Okoko has given, if I have speaking with Akwa Okoko for the first time, may I not have a child of my own. If I have spoken with Akwa Okoko for the first time in my life, may I not have a child of my own. So I don't know him, and I'm not interested in knowing him, but I'm telling you what Igbos need now. Let Akwa Okoko be released. Obi Kobana, where are all those big men that used to shake with him, dance with him? Where are all those people that sang for him? Where are all those people that are saying Akwa? There are some songs they sing with his name. Where are all of them? It is when something happens. Many said, is this what God told you? Or you are just predicting? Let's know at the end. There is somebody that will shake Nigeria. This is a prophecy now. There is somebody that will shake Nigeria more than P2B. Is coming. There is somebody that will shake Nigeria more than P2B. P2B will be there doing, let's leave it for peace. No, don't worry, we'll do it in peace. Everybody should calm down. Everything will be all right very soon. This one, he don't want your, everything will be all right very soon. It is by fire, by force. Take it or leave it. Hello? He's going to do it more than the way they did it in the time of Goodluck Jonathan. People will die. before the election, a year before the election, the dying will start. See, somebody will be killing you for no reason. What is the reason for my death? You can't tell. See, I'm telling you of a fight that will chase a whole village out from their village. Igbo should start preparing now. TikTok has given me warning. TikTok has given me warning. They have said they will ban my account. So if you stop seeing me, still have me in your heart telling you prepare. Still have my face in your mind telling you prepare. How do you prepare? I don't know. But I'm telling you as a prophet, prepare. Igbos prepare. Biafrans prepare. Let us raise people that will monitor and save us. Hello? And I tell you, if you are from Oba, get up. If you are from Oba.
These are the things that are happening. And some people said, don't talk about it. If you talk about it, you are a sin. Especially the Catholic and some Pentecostal these days. How many of you guys have watched this particular video of a pastor feeding his member with Bible verse? Chop it. I want you guys to watch the video.
This is what?
Okay.
This is what?
Okay.
This is what?
Okay.
My name is Prophet Rufus. I'm the son of Professor Daniel.
Listen, anybody who understands Bible better, explain what the heck is this in the body of Christ. In the church, I think this image, even the color of this image, does this symbolize Christ? I thought they said Christ is from Africa. What is this in the body of Christ? I thought in the Bible, they told us that thou shalt not worship any image likely to the one in heaven. Don't worship it. Even if you say that Jesus is likely to the one in heaven, don't worship it, for God don't like it. Any graven image, don't worship it. But what are they doing here? Are they worshiping it? Because I don't know why they are why they are putting their mouth in that place. Anyway, I'm serious. If you understand this either ritual or I don't know communion convention, what it is in the Catholic, please you can let us know. Maybe me I'm getting it wrong. Is this image supposed to be in church? It's just a question, please. So let's move on. Have you guys also watched whereby some videos that I've watched over the time, whereby pastors will just pour water on their body, then the members will have to come and be licking it? I don't know if that is also included, because my mama said I not talk about men of God, so it's a sin to talk about men of God. Are those people also men of God? Me, I'm just asking. Have you not watched a video whereby pastor will be discipline member, like using king to be flogging their member? Have you not watched a video whereby pastor command their members, I'm not saying one, members, to be eating grass in South Africa? Have you not watched a video of where pastors ask their members to lay on the floor and be walking on them? Have you not watched a videos of how pastor brought out a snake and telling their members to be kissing their snake? Have you not watched a video where pastor will have to sit down on their pulpit and ask their members to come and kiss his boots? Have you not watched a lot and much more of videos of atrocity that are being displayed in the church these days? At least there was a video whereby pastor said, if you want to make heaven, you must pay money to enter the heaven gate. Then the pastor has to bring something that looks like a door in the church. People have to pay to walk through it if you want to make heaven. If you condemn that, they say you're talking to a man of God. Oh, don't judge you. Don't judge you. If you judge you, heaven will come after you. Now you have watched this. It's not just this, and how men of God is also doing this. The biggest sinner on earth is you that refuse to defend the gospel. You that turn blind eyes away from every sin and atrocity that they are doing with the name of Christ, and yet you still defend it. You are the biggest sinner that will face the wrath of God, because yet you know the truth, but you choose to defend the truth. Yet you know the truth and you know they are lying, but you choose to defend their lies for your own personal benefit interest. You are not different from every other politicians and their followers who will say no matter what Tinubu do or did or does, as long as an Yoruba man or as long as is an APC man, everything is doing is right. You are not also different from those that no matter what he do good or do better, they will always condemn it. As long as not a PDP person, they will always condemn Tinubu. They're not better than them. Just that those are politics and you are a religious person. Bigotry. Anyway, I rest my case here. I love you guys. God love you more. Until meet again. Peace out.
Say no to fake pastor. Say no to fake pastor.
So guys, something very horrible happened on the 16th of May 2025 in a community called Ibagwaka in Ibueze South Local Government Area of Enugu State. I have to say that the case is still developing at this time, but according to reports, Mr. and Mrs. Chinonso Ezema had left their 4 children, 7-year-old Kamsiochukwu Ezema, 6-year-old Ezinne Ezema, 5-year-old Ujunwa Ezema, and 2-year-old Chinedu Ezema at home to go about their daily business. This was probably not the first time the children had been made to stay home while the parents went to the market and also engaged in other necessary activities. Also, there wasn't any reason to be concerned about the safety of the children while they stayed at home alone because the compound was fully fenced and gated. From the look of things, it seems like the gate to the house was also locked that fateful day. The couple's residence reportedly shared a fence with a Sabbath church in the same area, and there was little to no indication that the horrifying tragedy they would return home to witness that day would ever happen. After the parents reportedly returned from the market in the evening, they noticed that their 4 children were not at home. They began calling out for them, while also wondering where they would have left the house to visit. The neighbors and community members eventually got to hear about the missing children, and a search was conducted. Little did they know that the horror awaiting them inside a farmland in the community was one that would anger the whole village, thereby sparking a peaceful protest in the aftermath. As the search continued, late into the evening, the concerned neighbors got to a cassava farm in the community, and that was where they found all 4 children lying close to each other. Upon close examination, they noticed that each child had similar signs of injury. It appeared as though they had suffered trauma to the head. On further search within the farmland, they found a wooden pistol with visible stains lying on the ground. It then became clear that the wooden pistol had likely been involved in the tragic incident. The question then was, who could have been so heartless to cause such a devastating tragedy to young innocent children? There hasn't been any information on whether the parents had offended anyone or had a dispute that might have warranted such a painful form of retaliation. However, the community members connected the dots and then came up with a serious allegation that a pastor, identified simply as Pastor Chinedu, along with other suspects, had allegedly scaled the fence into the couple's residence to carry out the gruesome act, after which they left the remains in the cassava farmland. The pastor was considered the prime suspect in the case. However, his identity and full name remained hidden at the time of making this report. The horrific discoveries were reported to the police, and the officers swung into action. The police conducted their preliminary investigations, and this led to the arrest of some key suspects, while others remained at large. The police also discovered that the premises linked to the suspects were believed to have been used for unauthorized herbal medicine operations, rendering of informal psychiatric services, and other yet to be fully explained spiritual activities. The local government authority ordered the building to be sealed, pending full investigation. Initially, a resident alleged that the man, who should be considered the prime suspect in the case, was still walking free, while his boys had been arrested. This may have contributed to why the community youths came together to organize a peaceful protest, condemning the dastardly act and also pressuring their leaders and law enforcement to ensure that justice was served.
Youth progress. Bikodu. Iya mere the bagwa. Where you be mere. Behind the couple, I actually register our grievances through peaceful protests.
Yes.
Yeah, actually now we're gonna peaceful protest. We want to move from here. We will go to different places, but we don't want violence.
Yes.
We don't want what?
Violence.
In any form. Onye never Jim at the violence after should retrace or go back. He actually made now to tell people that we are not happy.
Yes.
We are not happy.
Yes.
So Aishaba now will leave and we'll go to different places we want to go and register our words, our grievances. We are not happy. But anybody not here, so they are to cause problems should do what? Go. We don't want violent protest. We are not going to destroy anybody's property. We are not going to do any evil to anybody. When problem with anybody, the person should retrace back. But I know all the very all the condemnable, and I we need to show that they made a danger. Youth progress. All right, let's go.
The youths proceeded to the King's Palace to register their displeasure about the incident and with other past criminal activities that had taken place in the community.
On the security, on the chichi, I can if I work a queno, yeah. If I work a queno, yeah. If I work a question, Uru trying. I quarike. I what to do. I answer. Nembubo. Na no kunobo ndigwe. Follow Jabi here. Find as soon as me. No bonne. Uneme. Adu enough. Makana bu men no. Osoneta nenna. Ado.
The youths also took the protest to the mayor of the community, urging him to liaise with the government and law enforcement to ensure that the perpetrators were fished out and also made to face the consequences of their gruesome actions. The protesters didn't stop with just their leaders. They also took their protest to the Ibagwa Divisional Police Station, where they met the DPO and other officers, urging them to intensify their efforts and remain relentless until the perpetrators were caught and justice fully served.
We are confused. We have had a sleepless night over 3 days ago because of the death of our 4 children. All we clamor for is justice. All we clamor for is justice. We want to bring these culprits to justice. We are relentless. We are sleepless. We are tired. We are devastated. We don't know what to do. We are crying. We want these people to bring the book. We want you to use all your powers. Please don't go to the government. We are the government. You are the government. Ibawaki people are government. Last 2 weeks was kidnapping. The other day was abduction. The other way was insurgents. We are tired. 3 days ago was killing of 4 innocent children. We are tired. Please, if there is no more government, let us know. If there is government, let action be taken. We don't want to take laws into our hands, but we don't want you people to relent. Please, in as much as we respect and we commend your efforts, we need more efforts. Ibagwa Kweno. Ibagwa Kweno.
not from this side. Yes. I will speak I have to first of all thank you very much. I have to thank you very much for this peaceful demonstration. I know you are trying to register that pain. Even we are not excluded. Every right-thinking human being who hear of this issue will never celebrate it. Rather, your tears will run down.
Yes.
Nobody is happy. We feel your pain seriously. How can somebody, except you are not a parent, you may not know, if you are a parent, to bring a child, one child, to this world, is a terrible situation. Four. Anywhere you carry this matter to tell anybody, the person will begin to wonder. It's unexplainable. But be as it may, the government is not having any rest. We want to make sure that anybody that is involved in this matter, even the people that were arrested have been taken to state CID. But this matter is very serious matter. It's not a matter that you will do it here. It's a matter that we will collaborate with the state CID. It's not a matter. This is not a small matter. Everybody must be involved. If it is security issue, this is a very good opportunity for me to even to address you people. Yes. Please don't leave security issue for the security personnel alone. Are you hearing me? Yes. Don't leave security issues to police, to army, to vigilante, neighborhood alone. You should be involved. Yes. When you see something, you say something. Yes. To the police. Yes. Police is your friend. We are just here. We are very few. You cannot expect us to police the whole place. That is why government employ all these neighborhood walls, vigilante, and yourself as well. If you see something, don't keep quiet. Raise alarm. Yes. How can 4 children born by one parent kill? I never dream of that. Even that become for 3 days. He said, God for 4 children, not even one. That person is heartless, and that person cannot go unpunished. Yes. Even the Almighty God is seeing, even though we are not seeing the person now, but the God is seeing that person. Yes. That generation of that person cannot go unpunished. But we will try our humanly possible best to see that whosoever involved, you will hear him. Yes. You will join the government to give us information. Even now, even this morning, we have gotten some information concerning some areas. Thank you. We are into it. Come and tell us. This matter is not only for the police, it's for everybody. Are you hearing me? Yes, if you hear anything, come and we'll follow you to that place. Yes, sir. But your demonstration is very standard, very peaceful. Don't destroy anything. Leave everything. If you do anything, they say they will now talk in a different manner. Are you getting me? Yes, you have registered, the whole world will see what you have done, and it is necessary. For 4 children from a particular parent, no, it is an aberration. No.
We say no to fake pastor. Say no to fake pastor.
Say no to fake pastor. Say no to fake pastor. Say no to fake pastor. Say no to evil pastor. Say no to fake pastor. Say no to fake pastor.
At the time of making this video, the pastor, who was alleged to have been the prime suspect in the horrific murders, had been arrested along with other key suspects. The case had also been transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department for deeper and adequate investigation. However, the case is still early and very little is known about the suspects. The motive for the crime also remains a mystery, but we believe that as the police continue their investigation, the identity of the suspects as well as the motive for the horrific crime will eventually come to light. In light of this, make sure to like, share and subscribe to this channel so that whenever I have an update on this tragic case, you will be promptly notified. May the souls of the 4 innocent children rest in perfect peace. Share your thoughts on this case in the comments below. Thank you for watching.